what to see, what to stream, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
It's Friday, and that means our favorite film critic, Ryan J., is here. Looking good, as always.
Look at you with that
Thanks.
tie. So it's like gray and white stripes. It's very, very fashionable. And then you got the gray pants
Thanks.
on.
Yeah, well, you know, try to match or coordinate, whatever you can, right?
I
Have
like
you
it.
ever worn the same thing twice on the show?
No, just kidding. Could you imagine? Of course.
Look at that pan.
Could you imagine?
Does it
What would
seem
it
like
cost?
he's ever worn the same thing twice?
I can tell when he does.
Oh, you
I'm
can?
kidding.
Can you?
No,
It's all about mixing and matching.
Yeah.
But it's different. I mean, come on, I'm on TV 5 minutes a week. You're on every day. It's got to be a lot harder.
Yeah, you do a great job with with dressing yourself.
Yeah.
My
I'm going
mother
to start
taught
wearing
me
shirts
well.
and ties.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot easier.
Yeah. What do you want to say about a very wicked Halloween?
Well, Wicked, the musical, is celebrating 15 years on Broadway.
Really?
And NBC is doing a special concert for it on Monday, October 29th. And so they invited 6 broadcast journalists from around the country to go and interview original stars Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth.
Who was one of them?
Me.
You.
No way.
So yeah, I was dying a little bit, but next week, Friday, I will be promoting that. But I did get to meet them, and so there I am with Idina Menzel.
Cute.
Wow.
And also with Kristen Chenoweth, you know, Elphaba and Glinda, and I was trying so hard to remain professional, but also kind of dying on the inside.
Yeah.
Like
I
freaking out?
Yeah, I sang with Kristen.
Yeah.
No way.
I sang a duet, so I will be sharing that with you next Friday.
No, I
Love
want to see it now.
I know.
It's rude.
It's not
You're such a
edited
teen.
yet.
I
It's
want
not
to
edited
see
yet.
it now.
I saw Wicked for Ryan's 42nd time with him. How many
Yes.
times have you seen it now?
46.
46
46 times. Yeah,
times.
yeah.
I've
So
seen
Look,
next-
it looks like you're wearing the hat right
Oh,
now.
cool.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I have seen it 3 times. Every time I've seen it, I just love it more and more and
It
more.
is so good.
It's
yeah.
really
and
good.
the concert's going to be amazing. Ariana Grande, Pentatonics, Adam Lambert.
Oh,
It's like,
what?
Yeah, it's a big celebration.
I wanna go.
I got to attend the taping also, so it was amazing.
So cool. Way to go. Okay, so we're going to hear some of your singing next week.
Yes.
That's so
You're going to
awesome.
share the singing
Ooh,
part?
I'm horrible, but yes. Okay.
That's not
Yeah,
true.
You gotta share it.
Sing.
Halloween, I've seen previews for this with Jamie Lee Curtis in it, rated R. I'm like, what's going on?
Well, this is her 5th one. You know, the original was 1978, and then there was Halloween 2, H2O, Resurrection, and I've never seen a Halloween film before because the last one she did was in 2002. I became a film critic in 2005, and this one is very it's the genre. You know, it's very gory. It's very brutal. It's not my favorite kind of horror movie. I tend to like the psychological thriller type horrors a lot more, but this
But it
one,
was
this
scary.
one is on point.
Okay. Scary, scary.
Yes.
So who do we all have in this?
Well, Jamie Lee Curtis is fantastic. She looks amazing. She is so good in this. It's really cool seeing her do this since this kind of, you know, helped make her a big star. I also loved Judy Greer as her daughter in this. It's also co-written and co-produced by Danny McBride, you know, the actor from This Is the End, Tropic Thunder, Pineapple Express. He does all those Seth Rogen and James Franco movies.
Oh,
So he was really
so is there
interesting.
humor then?
No, but like it's just interesting that he worked on this.
Yeah.
Is it kind of cliche?
Well, there are a couple of those cliche moments, you know, when you're watching a horror movie and you're like, oh no,
sound.
don't walk up the stairs alone.
Yeah.
And then you want to like
In the
shout
dark,
at the
yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
So there are a couple of those moments, but it's so atmospheric. It takes place today, but it looks like it throws back to the 70s. And there's that theme music, which terrified me. I mean, I don't know why. It's just Michael Myers with that knife. Like, you know, I'd rather be shot by a gun than stabbed with a knife. I'd rather drown than burn in a fire. I don't know why these movies make me think about those things. Why do you make me choose?
Yeah.
But you know how you
If
want
you
to.
have to choose in this movie,
No,
like a choose your own
no,
adventure, how are you
not
gonna
at
die? Okay.
Does the person who's the scary character? What's
Michael
his name?
Myers.
Oh yeah, Michael Myers.
It's like Freddy
okay.
Krueger.
I
He's
was
he's
thinking
the
of Freddy
cinematic-
Krueger. That was
yeah,
the name of
no,
my head.
that's Nightmare on Elm Street.
Is it important the person who plays that role because you never see their
He's
face?
not credited. You never see his face, and it's terrifying. And I got an email today from one of those costume places because Halloween's coming up. I'm going to be Harry Potter again. But it's like, you know, they're like, the Michael Myers costume is in. I don't want to see that costume at a Halloween party. See this movie, though.
Okay.
This movie,
Oh.
it's great. Yeah, I mean, I loved it. I hated it. I loved it. It's
I'm not gonna see
terrifying.
it.
Yeah,
I
it was
get
just-
that.
Not
Yeah,
listening
it's
to you.
terrifying. I just don't want to, you know. I feel like if I saw someone in that costume, I would turn and walk the other way. And
Yeah.
You'd be like, I'm not.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my God!
I'm
Oh
not
my
kidding.
God! I did not.
I'm not
look at
looking.
it. Oh,
I don't like.
oh my God!
Hey, if Ellen
my God.
DeGeneres can do it, why can't I?
I'm gonna check my heart rate on my Apple
Oh
Watch.
my God!
Cameraman Dave, he's a Halloween fan. And he,
Oh my God, heart rate. Checking my
my
heart rate. Oh my God, that's so gross. My heart rate, literally.
Oh my God.
My heart rate was
Oh
at
God.
77.
Oh.
It's now at 121.
Oh my God, it is.
It really is.
Oh my God.
Cameraman Dave, well
God.
done.
Oh,
Well done.
awful. That was
now take it off
horrid.
because I can't stand it.
Ick.
That
Ew.
was,
see the
I was
movie.
like, Tim,
It
what are
really
you
did.
doing to me?
I can't,
It was
can't
so
look at him.
aggressive too. I think it
That
threw
was
my
so-
back out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well done, Mike Myers.
Oh my
Very
God.
good, yeah.
Oh,
He
so
doesn't have the knife, right? That would be bad.
I seriously
Anyway.
can't breathe.
literally. It
Wait, I have to.
Look, now it's at 122. It's still. It's 126. It's still
Oh
rising.
my God.
I'm very excited though. There's one other thing I want to share with you guys today as we gather up. There's I met Rupert Everett recently because he has a new movie coming out on November 2nd called The Happy Prince, where he plays Oscar Wilde, and he is the writer, director,
I
the
hate
producer. Stop it.
I can't think right
Stop
now.
it. Rupert Everett, I loved him in My Best Friend's Wedding. I loved him in Stardust. And I talked to him recently about his new upcoming movie, The Happy Prince. Let's take a look
break.
at that. How different is acting when you're directing yourself?
I felt kind of released in a way as an actor by myself as a director. You know, I loved working with me because I found that I was able to help myself a lot in the edit afterwards. I don't know, it just seemed to work. I really, really enjoyed it.
I know you've performed Oscar Wilde. Have you identified with Oscar Wilde himself?
I don't think I've identified with him. He's an inspiration to me. You know, negotiating a career as a gay person in a fairly aggressively heterosexual boys' club of Hollywood and the movie business in general. You can't fail to look to inspiration for other kind of gay figures in history and figure out how they managed, or sob to them on your pillow at night if you've been feeling unjustly dealt with. So he's definitely a kind of patron saint or even a Christ figure for me.
Do you think there's a takeaway in the theme of this film that's a little bit more uplifting than just the sadness of it?
Well, I think what's uplifting for me in the story of Oscar Wilde in Exile is his own lack of victimhood. As a story, it only stands about halfway across the spectrum of today's global gay experience. In other words, in more than half the world, being gay or a lesbian or transgender is still a life and death challenge every day. And sometimes we forget that over here. And also for us, we're still a minority, and we're in worlds where waves of populism are taking us into very, strange places. So I think it's a good story for today.
Absolutely. I just love him. I
Wow.
mean, he inspires me.
Yeah.
So The Happy Prince comes out November 2nd, and I'll be reviewing it then.
Okay. Well, that was a nice teaser on that.
Yeah,
So.
that was a really great clip from that too. Okay, I need
for
to
nothing,
go
Ryan.
lay on the couch with my feet up.
Yeah.
So if you
You want to go see Halloween?
My heart rate's back down.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
back
gosh.
down.
Yeah. You can go to Ryan's website, ryanjreviews.com. He's also on Facebook and Twitter. And what's the thing in the middle? The
Instagram.
Oh, Instagram. Oh.
There you go. What is
If
happening
you
today?
need a stay-at-home social media consultant, hire Molly.
Here I am. I'm available. All right.